Why are Chinese citizens leaving their own country and taking refuge in America and Europe? A big raid was conducted in Germany on Wednesday. During this, hundreds of Chinese citizens were caught who had illegally obtained German resident permit. News of migration from China is rarely heard, but it is being discussed a lot. Hello, welcome to India World Insight channel. In today's video we will discuss the reasons for increasing migration from China. Why are the people there leaving their own country and taking refuge in another country? China, which considers itself one of the most powerful countries in the world, which is the world's factory where rapid development is taking place. The government there projects all this information to the world. So what is the problem that people from there are going to other countries? So let's start the video, but before that there is a reminder for you that you must subscribe to the channel because you will keep getting such great videos on our channel. Due to restrictions and excessive political strictness in the country, Chinese citizens are seeking refuge in other countries. Many people from China are going to other countries. The number of refugee Chinese citizens has increased continuously since 2012. They are going to different countries, in which America is on top. According to a report by The Conversation, in the last decade, more than 8.5 lakh Chinese applied for refuge in many countries. The situation is such that if they do not get refugee status, they are even infiltrating through dangerous routes. But what happened in a country considered economically very strong that people are going out? Let us first understand the case of Germany. Raids started in 8 states there on Wednesday. Intelligence people were also involved in this raid by the federal police. More than 100 such buildings were raided where this business was going on. During this, a large number of Chinese citizens were found who had obtained residence permit of Germany by spending thousands of euros. A whole gang of human trafficking is working, which is bringing needy people from different countries to Germany in exchange of money. At present, action is going on against them, but after the case of China, it has become quite highlighted. From the year 1882 to 1943, the US government had banned the movement of Chinese workers. This was done due to many reasons. It was less due to the fear of economic competition, and more due to the fear that Chinese citizens would capture the resources of those living in America. Because the Chinese, who are ahead in arranging everything, found a solution to this as well. They started keeping Mexican names, and started speaking makeshift Mexican, and started infiltrating America through the route of Mexico. And then, movement between America and Mexico was easy. In 1943, the ban on Chinese people was relaxed and entry started increasing rapidly. Now it has increased even more. But the question is that China is a rapidly developing country, and in many matters it has gone ahead of other developed countries of the world. But still, why are Chinese people going to other countries? Actually, during COVID-19, the Chinese government imposed a lot of restrictions on its citizens. It became difficult for them to go out of their own house, let alone out of the country. After this, as soon as the restrictions were lifted, refugees started going out. There are many reasons for people leaving their country. One of the biggest reasons is unemployment. The unemployment rate among urban youth in China has reached 20.4%, which is 4 times more than the national unemployment rate. Educated people do not have jobs. Many businesses were also closed during COVID. The second reason is that political strictness is very high in China. The party in power here decides a lot, even ideologies. For example, there cannot be much talk about LGBTQ rights or women's rights. Whatever the Communist Party decides will happen. In the year 2018, Chinese President Xi Jinping openly announced the sinicization of all religions in the country. Since then, religious freedom has been badly affected. Religious places have to be registered there. Those going to pray anywhere will have to make online reservations and will also have to write where they live and where they want to go to perform the worship. It is obvious that after all these reasons, people would like to go out of there because they have to face more restrictions than freedom. There are government restrictions on everything. You cannot do many things according to your wish. You have to follow government permission or guidelines. Recently, all the social media accounts of a Chinese influencer were removed because the income details he had given were fake. For this, he was also fined $200 million. However, the Chinese authorities still removed a very popular influencer who has more than 100 million followers on social media. And this incident is recent. Have you ever seen such an incident that the Chinese government takes strict action against its own citizens even on small matters? Like Alibaba's head Jack Ma suddenly disappeared, there are many such names of the foreign minister there. These are billionaire politicians among the big people there, so you can imagine what would happen to the common citizens. For some time now, a term has become popular in China, rungs, meaning run philosophy. Those who believe in it believe that running away from China will keep them safe. There is another term, jiaoxia, meaning walking the route. There is a whole story of infiltration behind this language. This term is used by those who are reaching America via Latin America. This extremely risky journey is completed by boats and on foot. The United Nations Refugee Data Finder gives a detailed account of how many Chinese citizens have applied for asylum in which country. This pattern of migration is completely opposite to the image of China, which talks about the Chinese dream. The Communist Party also promotes Dream China on the lines of Dream America. It is making all efforts to increase love for the country in the young generation of China. Migration from China to America is the highest. The Migration Policy Report says that after Mexico and India, the third largest population of Chinese people living in America is of Chinese people. In the year 2021, their number was more than 5% of the total immigrants. Let us tell you here that more than 45 million immigrants are living legally in the US. For now, that's all for today's video. See you in the next video. For such insightful knowledge, join our channel, and if you liked this information, then please click the like button. If you have any suggestion, then tell us in the comment. Also do not forget to subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video. Jai Hind.